and for his lunch tomorrow. And I'm going to probably do just myself a little simple meal. But first of all, I'm going to cut out some fruit for him and we'll get started. Lovely peaches. Just chopping up some for his lunch. That's plenty for him. This is me to do quality control for him. Check there's no poison. So for tonight and for his lunch tomorrow, I'm going to marinate up some salmon steaks with the skin on. I'm going to try again to take the skin off. I don't have a fish filleting knife, so I'll do the best with what I've got. And then I'll do a little marinade with these ingredients. Whack it in there, put it in there, into the pan. And then for rice, I'm going to do some brown rice and some white quinoa in the rice cooker for him. For myself, I'm going to do a steam an artichoke and then fry some cabbage up in some olive oil and then boil an egg. Okay, so I like to wash my salmon and also check for any additional scales. Take them off. Pat dry. And then I will cut these up the best I can. That's a little bit better than last time. Into yay-sized chunks. We'll fry these up as wafers later. They're so good. Okay. Let's do a marinade. I wonder if I should do a marinade first or just... I might actually not marinate it first because it can burn, especially since I'm putting brown sugar into it. It might burn a little bit. So what I'm going to do is pour it over in the final stages. I'll show you. Some hoisin. Sharing a little bit with the sink. Some rice wine. Some fish sauce. Some ginger. Maybe a lot of ginger. And some garlic. Grab some soy sauce and some ketchup mayonnaise. some soy sauce. Good. Allow time for the brown sugar to melt down. Maybe a little bit of sesame oil. I did say a little. That's a bit. Test. Oh, that's got punch. I could do with a little bit more ginger. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe a little bit of rice wine. A little bit more rice wine. So for our rice, I'm going to put in about just about 3/4 of a cup, and then maybe a 1/2 cup of quinoa. Water over the top. Brown rice I find is not as starchy and I don't need to rinse it as much. Same with white quinoa. But I do want it to get soaked in and love itself a bit more. And we'll mix it all together and then see how that sits. Add a little bit more water. Don't want it to be dry. Brown rice takes a little bit more than white rice, I find, otherwise it can be dry. That will do. And cook. Purple one. Have a purple one this time. Take off the bottom leaves. Bitter to the lips, as sweet to the liver. Take the top off it. Yeah. Put this in the compost. So I'll put this into my pot. And in this pot, I'm going to add eggs in at the last 10 minutes. Just 2 eggs with my artichoke, and then I'm going to fry up some cabbage. Let's go for half the cabbage. A little bit of olive oil. It's just going to be olive oil and salt. A little bit of sea salt. bit of salt. If you're ever wondering what this is, this kind of murky looking water, it's rainwater. I'm using rainwater specifically for my little class. This is reduced down quite considerably. A little bit softer, a little bit of colour. I like it a little bit crunchy. So I'll put that to the side for a little while. I'm going to crisp the salmon skin wafers now before the pan gets all messy with the mixture I've made here. Flavourings. Have a cover on standby because it will get quite spitty. I've pre-salted this paper towel, so it's going to rest on a little bit of salt. Put a little bit of salt on the top. Let it cool off, crisp up, be ready. I'm going to fluff it up. That's lovely. And that'll be ready to be served up. And now we're ready for our salmon pieces. Start with some larger pieces first. Overcrowd the pan. Keep the heat in. Lovely colour on that. I don't want to overcook these pieces. Just a little bit undercooked on the inside. And some sauce. It'll cook in the residual heat. So there you go, guys. This is my artichoke and olive oil, 2 boiled eggs. And then here you have hubby's lunch and his dinner with the little wafers. Put in a little bit of cabbage, but he's not a huge fan.